Hey guys, we're heading back up to the Rainy River. Round 2. I was up here last week. We got word there's a little more runoff, little cooler temps, but I think it's going to hold together for us for the next few days. We're definitely going to be on a crankbait run, possibly pulling some heavy oddballs upriver. Pretty pumped. It's going to be good. We haven't been losing any. They've been pulling good, so.
Good. Alright. Where are you going to start out at?
We're going to start out down by Wheelers.
Yeah. That's cool. Should be good down there.
We're ready. First light, first guy in the river. Let's go see what we got for conditions.
Here, Tommy.
I say we start right up here.
Which way?
Go to your right.
Okay.
We'll let it get light out before we go out in the day.
What we're doing here is getting all set up here this morning. We're up here in northern Minnesota, fishing a river system early here. And we're just getting set up. What we're going to do is we're going to bottom bounce some cranks upriver. It's a bit chilly this morning, but fishing's been hot up here, so we got Captain Tommy Hicks with us today, and he's been up here really cranking on them. So
we were up all last week. It was phenomenal. We just got to get back on. Now we're 15 miles downriver.
Okay.
From where I was.
Okay.
We're going to start here. We're actually right in front of Sportsman's, Ballards, and Wheeler's Point. We'll probably end up out in 4 Mile Bay after we get some light if this ain't working. Let's find them.
All right.
Fish. Good one. Good one. Good one. Good one. Good one. Hit that red button. Kicker.
It's a good fish.
It's a long fish. It's a long fish.
All right. We just got started out here this morning. Tommy's hooked up right now. We're just pulling some cranks. Just got some pretty big head shakes there,
This
Tom.
is a long fish. Long fish. A little crispy out this morning.
Yeah.
Sun just got up.
Oh man. Oh, boom!
That is why you drive all night. Come up to this river.
Oh man.
That fish right there, you're looking at
hog.
9 pounds. Sunrise. Every day we were here last week, that sunrise would work for like the first hour, just hot, and then we would go to that speckled minnow.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes today, but
That's a good way to start.
what a way to start the day, eh? Man.
All right.
Love it. Hooked up.
We just ended up,
How's that feeling, Tony?
Tommy just landed a real dandy 27 incher and now I'm hooked up, nice head shakes. I got this one, this is on a purple tiger. Good fish.
Did you have a plastic on there too?
I didn't,
Okay.
I just been,
So we're kind of mixing it up. I went back and forth last week where we would have a small plastic on that back treble. Change that action of that lure just a little bit.
this is a good fish, this is a real good fish.
And we're running the T-bone minnows
The
now.
T-bone minnow, and I think it's just because it tracks so well behind that bottom bouncer.
Yeah, we were trying last week, we were trying the Psycho minnow, and
Yeah.
we also tried the shad.
Yeah,
And they really took to this minnow.
yep.
This is another long fish, ain't it?
This is a good fish, yeah. He's got some big head shakes.
We're fighting some debris today. We had to slow it down. I was going about 0.9 last week to 1 mile an hour upriver, which we're doing the same now, but we backed it down to 0.4, 0.5. A little more flow, a little more debris, a little less water clarity, but it's not bad. We still got about a foot. This is a long one.
This is a good one, yeah. I just had her about to the surface and she dug back down to the bottom.
So we're running, I think Tony's got a 3-ounce bottom bouncer.
Yep.
I'm running a 2-ounce. We got 3 guys going, so Tony's staying just a little bit ahead so we can kind of spread out. We got a 6-foot lead on there, 8-pound mono.
There she comes. Should show herself here now. I'm gonna
See what we
track
got.
back a little bit here, Tom. Where is she?
Oh, look at this fish, guys.
That is a hog.
This fish. Look at that fish, Tony.
That's why we got here at 11 o'clock last
That's
night.
why you get here, no sleep. We ran all night. We knew this might be the last day of this river. Now these forks broke loose, and we'll talk a little bit about that later.
Yeah.
We're fighting some debris coming down the river, but look at that fish. I mean, this is,
Yeah.
that's
10
as
pound.
big as a walleye gets for
Yeah,
the length.
That's a 10-pound fish.
Awesome. And that's
Man.
on that purple
That's
tiger.
A purple tiger, yeah. That's a good fish. She wanted her too.
Awesome.
She T-boned her.
I love it. I love it.
Nice.
Let's get this unhooked, get a measurement on her, and we'll get her back in. Pretty cold this morning, so you don't want to have them out long.
Yeah. That
Nice,
is
nice
a tank.
fish, Tony. Nice fish.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that thing. I mean, that's just,
What a beautiful fish. That's why we brave this weather to come after fish like this. Man. I'm gonna put a measure on her.
that sun just poked out.
29.5 incher.
No way.
Yeah. Let's get her back. Let her do her job.
What an excellent fish.
What an excellent fish.
You're looking at 11 plus pounds on that fish.
There she goes. Here we go. Tommy,
Tony, how's she feel?
this one feels good.
Get up here.
On the Psycho.
On the Psycho now.
Yeah,
Psycho minnow.
I wanted to give her a little try.
That's the second bite you had now in the last
did.
couple minutes.
Last couple minutes, it just switched over. But on the sunrise. Nice
It looks
fish.
like a nice male.
Nice male. Right.
Good job. So let's take a look at this. I haven't even seen this bait yet.
Yeah. So
Oh, this is the Psycho minnow.
this is Psycho. So there is a little bit of a difference between the two as far as action goes.
I'm gonna let this one go right away. Nice male.
Yeah. The Psycho has a much wider back and forth, and
Yep.
much wider wobble than what the T-bone minnow does with that tight wobble, and you seem to be right on dialed in with them too.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, you know what?
Trying some different stuff.
I hadn't had much luck. You were killing them on the sunrise, so I thought, you know what? I better make a change.
And
I
it's
just wanted to give it a try.
A good point. Now, this bait we know goes a little bit deeper.
A little
of
bit
course,
deeper, yep.
But we're in this 4 Mile Bay. It might be a little more sand.
Right.
And maybe this thing is going to stir it up a little bit. Sometimes they really like that.
And we haven't had the debris.
Exactly.
You know, we don't have the debris that we had inside.
Yep.
So,
Yep, for sure.
yeah.
Let's
Worked
keep
out
trying
well.
it. See if we can put her together, buddy.
All right, man.
Slow. What are you at? There's one. Nice fish. Nice fish. Mark that. Mark it. Just made the move out to 4 Mile Bay. It's a nice fish.
All right.
Hit that kill switch. Nice head shakes. It slowed down a little bit there in front of wheelers. Just set down here. One thing I noticed the last couple, we were out here last week, is these down current sides of these bigger holes. Look at this fish. Look at that fish. Hold on. Don't. Yes! Nice!
Oh, man,
I think that's 30 inches.
That is
Toad.
a toad is right. Hit the plus button.
Folks, look at that fish.
Nice fish.
What a beautiful female. Just smashed it.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
I mean, we just got here 5 minutes ago.
Let's talk a little bit about these crankbaits. Now, Tony, that was another one on that T-bone minnow.
Yeah.
We also have the T-bone Psycho minnow, and we have the T-bone shad.
Yeah.
And I experimented with a little bit of everything this last week. Like I say, we were up here. And that T-bone minnow seems to track just perfectly behind that bottom bouncer.
It sure does.
28 1/4. All right, we got her unhooked. We'll hurry up and get this one back in the water. She's a little chilly out yet this morning.
Ooh, I'd say
Look.
I got my neck warmer on my head.
Put your hand on that fish. Look at the girth on these fish.
Hey, look at that.
You got a big hand.
I got a big hand, but that's a big fish.
That's just, look at that. Let's get her back in the water. See you in 2 more inches. You gotta love that, eh?
I love it.
That is why you get in the car at 11 at night
Oh,
and don't sleep.
and sit out here in the cold.
Now that's another one with that little piece of plastic on that back treble, so I think Donnie, we're gonna switch one up on his. Get them back in, and you notice that we don't have any clips on these baits. That's another good tip, we got some debris coming down this river, and them little clips are just attracting that much more debris. So just simply tying this thing on, it takes a little more time to switch baits, but
Yep.
once we get these colors going, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
A little bit less debris. Just the little things that can make a big difference, especially on conditions like this.
For sure. So Tommy, I do want to talk a little bit about those crankbaits. So these are our 3 series in the T-bone. This is the shad, the minnow, and the Psycho minnow. This minnow tracks really well behind these
Yes.
bottom bouncers that we're running. I mean, you're dialed in right now on this bite.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe later on we'll move to the Psycho minnow or something, however the fish changes. I mean, it's a matter of changing all the time,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
So
And
yeah.
if we weren't using bottom bouncers, I mean, this new profile of this Psycho minnow,
Yep.
I'm super stoked about, especially on Lake Superior, everything I do.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
But right now, behind that bottom bouncer, we just can't seem to beat that minnow.
We can't, yeah.
Well, Tony, she started to get a little bit breezy.
It did.
We got a lot of debris coming down. You almost couldn't get the crankbait down or jigs, and by the time you get it back up, it was getting a fair amount of debris on it.
Yeah, we had to call her. I mean, even the current started to really pick up.
Yeah.
I mean, we were having a tough time even trying to maintain boat control with between the wind and the current.
For
But
sure.
hey, it
Compared
started
to
out
what we
awesome.
saw on that river,
Yeah.
we did fine. I mean, everybody's coming into the launch right now, and nobody was
rough
doing
day.
nothing today.
Yeah.
We did
a
pretty
rough day.
darn good.
We did great.
Yeah, it was a fun day. Definitely worth coming up. It's a big fish, man.
Hey, any day is better than working, right?
Love it.